excuse the propaganda on the screen, because we're now multi-streaming, so a lot of shit's out of whack at the moment. But you've been asking, so I'll deliver. My lighting is horrible in here. Yeah, it's terrible. All right, so a lot of changes are going to come to the Delve boss this week, and some. So Jagex, you guys may have seen this list last week, but I'm expecting within the next 24 hours to see a lot of these changes come to the game, plus more to the Delve boss, and maybe even Slayer changes, but I don't actually know at the moment. But the Delve to-do list, what Jagex has listed here, things are going to be changing hopefully tomorrow, where they'll be adding a raid style rewards chest in the lobby for holding your unclaimed loot like the Coliseum, and but you still need to hit claim and leave button before anything shows up back in the lobby. They're going to let the level 8 orb special permanent rocks not to drop on players inside the shield. So if you're inside the shield, you don't need to worry about the guaranteed rock to land on your head while walking the level 8 orb with the 2 boulders. Elite clue scrolls are coming to the drop table of the Delve boss. And they're improving the Delve boss's click boxes to reduce accidental misclicks during the fight. That'd be fucking massive, because I've been misclicking the shit out of the Delve boss lately. I've been yellow clicking behind him, in front of him, left, right, and center. It's been a horrible fucking experience since they've made these changes over here, where they said they reduced the size of the beam charge up effect. That's fucked me many times. We've also got the Eye of Ayak special attack. Now it'll no longer I don't know if anyone's seen it, but with the Eye of Ayak, when you like use it on say a Falador guard, the Falador guard's hitbox is like this. But you use the Eye of Ayak spec, and it goes from that to like that. It's fucking memes. It is massive. So they're going to fix that. And they're also going to make the Eye of Ayak be a one-hit weapon on the magic grubs, which is big. Means you can get off the outside spellbook and use like Luna for Venging and QME, things like that. 100% of your deaths have been yellow clicks, never your fault. I've almost only exclusively died to yellow clicking like out of the orb and shit. But they're going to make the center of the orb shield clear acid as it passes, which is going to be big for extending trips and just clearing ways and making the boss fight in the arena a little less messy. But it's only the very center tile. Remember that. The center tile will start clearing acid as it passes. They're going to stop special attack energy from regenerating between levels while players are looting or not in combat. They should also pause damage from poison and venom while they're at it. I'm pretty sure you still take poison and venom damage. So make sure that if you're going to pause regen, you should also pause degen, which does mean pausing a lot of players. And then swapping triple grub spawns for a single large or slow moving grub to keep things manageable on high delve levels would be awesome. Because no one likes dealing with triple melee. They better pause my divines. Yeah, they should pause it all. Everything should just come to a stop if they're going to do that. They can't just stop one and not the others. That would not be good. So those, but this is not an exhaustive list, right? There's going to be there's potentially even more things here. I would like to see Jagex make it so either one of two things happens with the punish phase. When that activates, it like cancels your attack on him like it does with the shield phase. So that way you can kind of one tick melee and get back into combat, or do the opposite with the shield phase, and sometimes you'll attack and you'll hit a big XP drop, but he'll go shield phase, so the damage is nulled. Make that damage still hit him through the shield phase just for that one attack, because that can sometimes phase it and cut a big chunk of time off. That's sometimes you hit like a 40 or a 50 and it just gets nulled, and it's like that would be good, you know. It comes after shield phase. I don't believe that's true, does it? Because I'm pretty sure the damage after shield phase is determined by how long he's been in shield phase for. Is it not? You can do like 400 damage to him post shield phase if you milk it long enough. Or am I tripping balls? Are you certain that's what the damage is? Because I was under the impression that if you extend the shield phase long enough, like don't let any grubs explode, and then hit him with a Demon Bane weapon, he takes a good big like chunk of damage. Because I've hit him for like 50 before, and I can't hit 50s with my Scorching Bow. They do that for Vorkar for the last hit of the Ice Special too? Yeah, things like that. Thought you got 2 if that happened? I don't think so. I could be wrong. But I don't think it carries on until after the shield phase. I'm pretty sure the time spent in shield phase will determine the amount of damage he takes post shield phase, amongst other things. I could be wrong though. I like the cancel so I can just get in and get out like I'm expecting, instead of sitting there in front of the bus like a retard. Dude, it happens so much, man. Like especially if you've got a T-bow, and it's like that extra game tick. Sometimes you step in, out, and it's like you're wasting time. And when it comes to the charge up beam and dodging boulders and shit, it really can make and break the run on like level 7 and 8 onwards. But I'd like to see them look at things like that. I'd like to see some sort of management around melee grubs just walking the fuck over poison. Like, either don't, I don't know, like maybe make it so we can kind of control where the poison, like which side the poison goes on. Make it so if you attack the Delve boss, the poison always comes out maybe on the other end of where the attack is. So if you shoot him from the north, it always poisons the south. But if you run west, then it shoots poison east. That might be too easy there, because then you can always mitigate poison to one area of the arena. But at least then you can control what the fuck's going on. But melee grubs over poison, especially when there's too much of it, is really, really dumb. Maybe I'm missing something, but it's really shit. Especially when there's like 5-6 of them in a row. It's especially when you're sitting on averaging between 70 and 130 ping, depending on how the spike is. It's a lot to deal with. Otherwise, I am looking forward to these changes specifically. They are looking pretty good. We should see drop rates tomorrow as well. Confirmed drop rates. I don't know what we're seeing at the moment. And we should hopefully maybe see combat achievements. I don't know if we're going to see CAs yet. But drop rates, they're still kind of just, you know, more or less crowdsourced, but we don't know what the uniques are. Or how they're measured. That will happen pretty easily tomorrow. You can definitely get up to like 3 or 4 dragon plate, or I think 2 dragon plate legs. Or was it 3 dragon plate legs per roll? I could be wrong. But I'm pretty sure it's more than 1. I've definitely had like 2 and 3 in 1 drop before, but that might have been a 2 roll loot drop. I'm not sure. You got 3? Yeah, that might be like a 1-2 roll though. I'm not sure. I don't know, there's some sort of mechanics there that'll explain it. Can I please be in the Discord call when Julian goes for GMCA for Delve? Yes, you can, so you can hear him scream, absolutely. So those are the changes currently that we're looking at. They're looking pretty juicy. Hopefully we see some more, but we'll know more tomorrow. But just be a heads up, there are changes coming. Drop rates hopefully being released. CAs maybe being released, and maybe even slight changes. So until then, like and subscribe, and just keep following the content. We'll find out, and we'll keep you guys updated. My biggest like thumbs up from here is probably going to be the clearing poison at the moment, because I can't even get a fucking drop. So I'm not even going to worry about it otherwise. Until then, boys, good luck and stay safe. This is the easiest room in the raid. It's quite simple. You got a big boy. Look at him. God damn. Fuck me. Look at that boy. It's huge.